What's up, guys? We were about an hour away from San Diego. We just drove through Temecula and we're taking some weird side roads to get ourselves to Chuckwalla Valley. Wanted to get to you guys before it got dark. The bike's loaded up. We got the R3 and the CR250 in the back. Got all of our stuff loaded up and we're heading out to the track early. It's Wednesday afternoon or Thursday. It's Thursday afternoon, and we're gonna hit the track for practice tomorrow. I gotta admit, I'm a little bit nervous and a little bit anxious for tomorrow, just because I haven't been on the track in about 3 years almost. So I'm not really sure if I'm up to snuff again, but I think we'll figure it out. We'll just take a couple of laps to break myself in, and I'm gonna ride on the R3 first, just so that way, because I know that bike like the back of my hand and I know what it's capable of, so it's gonna be pretty easy to hop on and just concentrate on technique and such. But the CR250 is gonna be quite a bit of a handful, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I don't seize it on the straightaways. That's really my only worry, because I did bring a jetting kit for it, but I don't know if it's gonna have like the full range that I'm gonna need for the track. You know, dirt bike on a road course, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, next time you see me, I'll be at the track. Catch you guys then. Made it in last night, and check out the cabin. This is the cabin at CVMA. I'll go through it later. Right now it's 7 o'clock, so the gates should be open. I'll go outside. We're gonna go outside and get ready to get on the track, pack everything up. Everyone's already waiting in a line over there. Check that out. Probably can't see it too great, but this car's lined up, getting ready to go out on the course. Today is the track day, so it's just gonna be practice and just kind of preparing yourself for Saturday and Sunday. Here's the two bikes. Oh, they're snuggling up with each other. Totally didn't fall over the night. But yeah, I'm gonna get myself situated and sorted out, finish my quick breakfast, get myself checked in, and see you guys out on the course. Bunch of confusion. I got my text slip, I'm all paid and everything. They changed up the format on me, so I was kind of lost on what we were supposed to be doing. So the Racer 2 group is out right now on the track. That's the group that I'm supposed to be in. Apparently I'm a little late, so I'm just gonna miss out on the first practice session, but there's gonna be rotations throughout the day. So I'll get plenty of practice in. Right now I gotta go get my bike teched, and I'll be back and hopefully on the track in a second. couple laps were really just kind of, you know, get back into the groove, and then started following, looked like one of the new racers. He had a penny on, an orange penny, and so I was following him around. He was on some 600 it looked like, and I was just going back and forth, back and forth. He had passed me on the straights, I would get him, catch him up in the corners, and then I went to go in on the blind downhill part, and another racer came out and went wide right, and the new racer kind of went left, I think, so it confused me. I wasn't sure where the drop was, and I ended up seeing the dirt. So luckily I rode it through, I crossed the track. Right now I'm waiting for the group 2, which is my group, and I'm gonna get on the CR250 this time, so hopefully I'll be a little bit more warmed up for that, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so practice day 1 is over. I'm beat. Oh my goodness, the track kicked my ass today. I had a best lap time of 2:10, which apparently I was doing 2:05 here on this track, on this rotation. I don't remember doing that. I looked it up, I thought I was doing 2:11s, but otherwise, you know, either I have to find more speed, 5 seconds or something like that, or I'm okay for tomorrow. Looking at the last race, the amateur group was running at around 2:17, so as long as they're still around there, I'll probably be all set for tomorrow. You know, hoping that it'll be a victory tomorrow, but I really just don't want to crash out. That's kind of the goal here. Super bummer about the CR250. It's so much vibration, like I couldn't even really hold on to the handlebars or sit on the seat even because it was too much vibration. I don't understand what was going on there. It's not like I had felt the vibration in my little shakedown runs in the neighborhood, so I don't know what's going on. I couldn't really find an issue, but I didn't bring enough tools to split open the bike and see if there was anything internal going on. So I'll have to go back to the drawing board, probably end up balancing the crank and start tinkering with the engine internally and see what I could pull out of it. But anyway, wanted to show you guys before I signed off today the little cabin that we have. So here's kind of like the swing around. It's not too bad. Out in this door is the little bedroom. It's not the biggest bed in the world, but it's not the smallest either. And the couch, nice photography, you know. And the pretty stock kitchen. Sorry about the food mess we were eating earlier. And beautiful old me. The bathroom is pretty good. Not too bad. This is the deluxe cabin. I think the economy one is almost exactly the same as this one, except you don't have any bed sheets or toiletries or anything like that, so you have to bring your own stuff. So I would recommend it. Otherwise, you have to drive about an hour out just to get to the nearest hotel. There's really nothing out here. But I'm gonna get myself ready tonight for tomorrow, and next time you see me, I will be on the track grading up for practice. Guys, practice session's going on right now, so it's pretty loud. I just came off my first practice session and I feel a lot smoother than yesterday. I'm a bit sore, so I'm just gonna have to take it pretty easy up until the race. Almost didn't pass tech. I had a few issues that I didn't know I had from the last time I raced. They passed me for a couple things that probably shouldn't have been passed for. Otherwise, yeah, I'm a little nervous. There's a lot more turnout, I think, for the amateur class this time around. So there's probably going to be a little bit more competition, which is always welcome and always good. So we'll see how I do in the next practice session. I'm just going to keep myself like kind of at a good mental pace, and then qualifying the race. So hopefully everything goes out great. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm kind of anxious, so at this point it's just kind of waiting, and I kind of hate that, but that's racing. track, I'm exhausted. I got first place. It was pretty dicey in the beginning because I wasn't sure if I was going to make the whole shot right off the grid. So if you don't know, at CVMA, the experts go in the first wave, and then the second wave are the amateurs. So I was starting on the right side column, and second, or actually the guy who was sitting in pole was in second in the center column for some reason, but they put me on the right side. So I was there. We got off the line. I wasn't as quick as he was, but I just kept the bike wounded up as much as I could, tried to time my shifting so that way he would fall back a little bit more. And then I was able to beat him into the first corner. Then from there, I just hauled ass and tried to keep the pace up the whole time. I'm gonna go check and see what lap times I was running. More than likely, I will probably be bumped into expert either tomorrow or next round. We'll see what they say. But for me, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna keep on practicing and keep on honing in the skills that I lost from a couple years ago. But today is so far it's been pretty good. I have one more race, the ultra lightweight shootout. So we're going to race up against the expert class as well as the expert and amateur formula bikes for ultra lightweight. So these are not super sport. Not every single bike is super sport. Some of them are modified internally. So it's going to be kind of an interesting race, and we'll see how I do on that. I'm hoping to get at least above, I don't know, around 10th. 10th would be ideal. But if I catch someone's tail and I'm able to latch on, maybe I can drag myself down beneath 10th. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to go and check out the timings and see the official race results, and then get myself some lunch and get ready to go on the track in a couple hours. Okay, so that's gonna wrap it up for today. I beat the last race was the ultra lightweight shootout with the experts and amateurs and formula bikes all together in one shot. and I had a pretty good start. I passed a few people off the line, and I was just close to 12th and 11th place, those guys on their bikes. But I think on the third lap, they were braking too hard for me on turn 1, and I had to brake even more. I didn't really have space. I wasn't confident enough to try and pass on the outside, and then after that they just blew away and I couldn't catch up. Plus my knee slider, I wore it all the way through to the suit, and I wore through the suit a little bit and started grabbing the foam on the inside. So I was just, in the bowl section, I was just dragging my knee and pulling me down, so I couldn't really be confident in the corners on the right hand side. But I did smash my PR. I went down from a 207 in the first race, the amateur super sport, down to a 205 in the ultra lightweight. So I think I could pull one more second down, maybe 2. I'm still really not super confident in the tires. They're also getting a bit worn. I was getting kind of sideways with some of the turns, or at least it felt that way. So I was really pushing the bike hard and pushing the limits of the stock suspension and the TD tires. For now, I'm going to sleep and gonna prepare for tomorrow. was a short day today. I bit the dust here So I was feeling really good. I just went up for a warm-up practice and just to get a feel for the wind because it was pretty breezy out, and got up for the ultra lightweight shootout. So it was the first race of the day, and I was chasing, I think, one of the expert guys from yesterday. I had just gotten past him down the straightaway, or before the straightaway. I had just gotten past him before the last turn. Went to the straightaway, went through turn 1 and 2, and then the long left-hander. At the end of the left-hander, there's some stripes that I was riding a couple times throughout some of the races, so I felt confident on riding on them again at the end of the turn, but this time I ran out of stripes, and as I was bringing the bike up straight, there was no more stripe, and at least from what I saw, it was kind of like a C shape carved out, so it looked like I clipped the curb where there's no more stripe and no more pavement, and it's just dirt, and then hit the pavement because it's all broken up and choppy. So that instantly twisted my forks and I just flew over the handlebars. I couldn't save it at all. Pretty sure I did a front flip because the top of my helmet is scratched up, and I got a nice big hole in my back right now. It wore right through the suit. So luckily everything's okay. I'm fine. I don't feel like I have a concussion or anything like that, but the bike's pretty much not super great. The engine sounds fine, but the front wheel's destroyed, and the handlebars, I mean, those are easy to fix, but there's other odds and ends that are all banged up. So short day today, but I'm gonna go and rebuild. Still got a month and a half, or almost 2 months actually, until the next race. So by then I should hopefully have something up for the next round. But gonna end it today, get myself sorted out, get back home early. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
You could